in here! What are you doing here? Why aren't you down at the zoo getting me pictures of this?
But I just...
Doesn't anyone do his job around here? It's right out my window. I could write the copy myself. Now get me photos.
Okay, Mr. Jameson.
I bet money Spider-Man's involved somehow.
Parker, you know I can't use this garbage. There are no shots of Spider-Man damaging the reactor.
But it really wasn't his...
No excuses. And I can't make out Octavius in these shots either. But how do we get new ones now that he went missing last night?
He checked out of the hospital? But how?
Checked out? No, he just mauled the medical staff on his way out. He's a menace, just like the rest of these costumed freaks.
Spider-Man is not a menace.
No, not that freak. I just got tipped that some big guy in gray tights broke into a high-security prison to free his fruitcake buddies.
Who escaped?
I don't know. The police haven't released a list for fear of public panic. Don't come back here until you have shots of these wackos.
But I have no leads, and I really need the work.
Fine. There's a fancy schmancy gala at the old wax museum. Some Hollywood hotshots reopening it. Maybe we can use some pics from that. Octavius.
Mr. Jameson,
4 extra arms. Doc Ock. It's like he was asking for it.
That's great. But it turns out that Mysterio is one of the escaped prisoners, and I have shots of Spider-Man capturing...
Mysterio? Isn't that a breakfast cereal? Anyway, who cares about that when Dr. Octopus is on the prowl?
But, Mr. Jameson...
All right, I'll buy the photos, but the payment only covers your previous advance. Got it?
The ticket. Whew. Man, if I'd forgotten that, I would have missed MJ's play tonight. Someone found a bomb near here.
Yes, I know. The police scanner says someone has scattered bombs around the city. He's demanding a ransom to deactivate them. I bet Spider-Man's got something to do with it.
Hi, Pete. Pictures for the boss?
Actually, I'm hoping he might have an assignment for me.
Well, he's in a pretty good mood today. Maybe you'll get lucky. Go ahead in.
Finally, someone who hasn't been bamboozled by that media-grabbing glory seeker, Spider-Man. This Quentin Beck's a special effects guy from Hollywood. Says he's got Spider-Man all figured out.
Sounds like a media-grabbing glory seeker to me.
Oh, Parker. I don't pay you for your opinion, Parker. I pay you for photos.
Well,
Let me guess. You don't have any pictures, do you? You're fired. Come back when you get me shots of that red and blue wacko.
I think that's the 3rd time JJ's fired me this week.
Peter, everything going okay?
Hey, Robbie.
Jonah beating you up again? Don't mind him. Listen, I have a job you could do for me. We need a picture for a story. I want a high shot of the whole city. Here, if you have a map handy, I'll mark where I'd like you to take the picture. Can you get it for me?
Sure thing, Robbie. I'll be back before you know it. Thanks.
Hi, Pete. How are you doing today?
Hi, Betty. I'm okay. Is Mr. Jameson around?
Sure. Go on in.
What do you want, Parker?
Robbie said...
Give me those. What is this garbage? Why are you bringing me shots of the city and not shots of Spider-Man? This is the sorriest excuse for... Oh, wait a second. Robbie wanted these, didn't he? Yeah, they're fine. Now get out of my office.
Hey, Betty. Is Mr. Jameson around?
Pete, he just went in his office and he was fuming that you weren't here. Better go see him.
He was looking for me? Huh. Hi, Mr. Jameson.
What are you doing here? Get down to the sports arena, now!
Huh?
Quentin Beck has publicly challenged Spider-Man to go and prove he's for real. He's broadcasting on TV right now. I want pictures.
At the sports arena. Okay.
Hi, Pete. You're looking a little down. Girl trouble?
Huh? Something like that.
Parker!
I'm right here, Mr. Jameson.
Don't just stand there with your mouth hanging open. Beck is having a news conference, and I need a photographer down there.
Another one? But didn't Spider-Man pass his tests?
They were rigged. Get down there now.
Hi, Betty. Any chance I can get in to talk to Mr. Jameson?
Hey, Pete. He's in a meeting with Robbie, but it's nothing important. Go ahead in.
Octavius. 4 extra arms. Dr. Octopus. It's like he was asking for it. Page 1, Robbie. Dr. Octopus rampages.
Got it, Jonah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Parker. That Fruit Loop physicist went nuts, killed the doctors who were working on him, and ran out of the hospital.
Killed them? That can't be.
It's true, Pete.
All right, get out of my office. This is a newspaper, not a knitting circle.
Peter, great timing. Jonah was just yelling for you. Go on in.
Thanks, Betty. You were looking for me, Mr. Jameson?
Parker, where were you 15 minutes ago? There's a Latverian diplomat coming into the city by helicopter. He's landing any moment, and I need a photo. Now get over there like your job depended on it.
Got it, Mr. Jameson. To see Jonah, I have pictures of Spider-Man for him.
Okay, Pete. Go on in.
Parker, what do you want?
I have some photos you might want to see. Remember Quentin Beck? Turns out he was Mysterio.
So, Beck and Spider-Man were in cahoots all along.
How can you look at those pictures and say that?
I don't have time for your moral outrage, Parker. I'm trying to run a paper here and make sure my son's wedding to Jean Marie doesn't bankrupt me.
Her name is Mary Jane.
Yeah, right. I'll give you $200 for the lot. You can collect your money on your way out.
That's the third call I got about giant lizards running amok in Central Park. Giant lizards! Get me photos, pronto.
Right away, Mr. Jameson. Giant lizards? They aren't paying me enough.
It's a Bugle exclusive. Here's tomorrow's front page, Robbie. Rampaging reptiles raid city. Put me down!
Looks like those black helicopter conspiracy theories were right.
Follow that copter. If it gets too far away, this collar will electrocute us both.
What a shocking development.
Guess which front page story sells more papers? Ours about Spider-Man swinging around town in a new black getup, or this in the Daily Globe.
Vampire University, man found drained of blood on ESU campus.
Parker, we need vampire photos now. Give me a shot of Spider-Man in the vicinity. The story writes itself.
Spider-Man? How's he part of this?
Way I see it, he is until somebody proves he's not. Now, are you getting me those pictures? Or should I call Brock?
No, I'm on it.
Here's the deal. I've written an expose that will finally show this city how dangerous Spider-Man really is. Now, what does a piece like that need?
To be thrown in the trash?
I'll tell you what it needs. A great photo. I want a picture that shows the truth about that menace. Whoever brings it to me will be the Bugle's newest staff photographer. But I only have the budget for one of you.
No problem, Mr. Jameson. This will be fun.
Yeah, no problem.
Some nerve showing your face here, Brock. I won't have the Bugle's good name dragged down with you.
I just wanted to say...
You won't be back? Glad to hear it. And that costume, ridiculous. If you're gonna commit fraud, don't cut corners.
This isn't over.
Well, looks like you get the job, Parker. But your usual crap won't fly now that you're full-time. Let me tell you what I need for my next article.
Not that there aren't problems. Like this new guy, Eddie Brock at the Daily Bugle. He's really starting to get on my nerves.
Parker! That's the third call I got about giant lizards running amok in Gramercy Park. Giant lizards! Get me photos, pronto!
Right away, Mr. Jameson. Giant lizards? They aren't paying me enough.
These shots are great, Peter.
It's a Bugle exclusive. Here's tomorrow's front page, Robbie. Rampaging reptiles raid city.
Hey, Betty.
Hi, Pete. Mr. Jameson wants you.
Parker, my office, now!
What he said.
I need pictures for tomorrow's front page.
Spider-Man bolts while building burns? But he saved all those people. What's your problem with Spidey, Mr. Jameson? He's a good guy.
Good guys don't sell papers. Jameson!
Hello, Jonah. I've got a scoop for you. Tomorrow morning, this city will be a pile of ashes.
Who is this? What do you want? And how'd you get my direct line?
This town ruined me, and now it's payback time. I've planted bombs underground, and in a few minutes, Manhattan will burn.
Hello? Hello? Just what I need today, another whack job. So, kid, like I was... Parker!
Whoa, not again. Fellas, your shift's over. Time to punch out.
They took Mr. Jameson. You have to save him.
You're the Mad Bomber? But you're one of the richest businessmen in the city.
I was. Until those articles in your rag got City Hall to investigate my company, you destroyed me.
You destroyed yourself. You were ripping people off. You're a crook.
Sir, Spider-Man's headed for us.
Ugh.
He might have saved the city, but he's not going to save you. When that electric necktie gets far enough away from this transmitter, zap! Even if Spider-Man catches you, you'll both light up like Times Square.
Catches me?
Stay put. This may sting a little. Wow, it worked.
Very funny. Well, if you think I'm gonna go easier on you just because you saved my life, you're wrong.
I figured as much.
Hey, Spider-Man, I just, wanted to,
You're welcome. Hey, Betty. Looking good.
Thanks, Pete.
No, seriously, I would definitely.
I think Mr. Jameson had a job for you. Why don't you go in and see him?
You're lost, babe. What's up, JJ?
get over to the courthouse. The chief of police is holding a press conference. And get your feet off my desk.
What's the magic word?
Now!
I was thinking please, but whatever.
Don't worry, Mr. Jameson. That picture of Spider-Man's in the bag. He's a criminal. Proving it's not gonna be a problem. Hey, don't bother talking to the boss, Pete. I got the front page all sewn up.
You'll never get that picture of Spider-Man.
Watch me.
Maybe I will.